Hey tribe, how y'all doing? It's been 2 weeks since I made a video. I've been recharging, so I thank y'all for being patient. I'm just at home chilling. And of course, I got a download, which I've been getting a download, but I've been researching it. And so we're going to talk about building sandcastles. You know how when you was a kid and you built your little sandcastles on the beach only for them to get washed away. So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I'm just a messenger and your life coach. I want to just jump into this because I've been researching and studying on it for a minute. Plus I've been recharging, my own self, because when I give out these messages, I'm giving my energy, so I just got to recharge. Simple as that. But if you ever been to the beach and you build little sandcastles on the beach, they get washed away. That's sort of what we've been doing in life, building sandcastles. And when you start this journey of becoming the best version of yourself, basically having a spiritual awakening, your sandcastles are washed away. You know what your sandcastles are? Your ego. And y'all know I'm big on talking about this, because not in order to have a true spiritual awakening, but a true spiritual awakening, your ego is going to get washed away. The more and more you try to hold on to it, the more towers are going to come, and they're going to fall, and they're going to crumble, and you're going to think that your life, you're going to think you're going crazy. I always told y'all I'm going to keep it real on here. You're going to think you're going crazy. But what the spiritual awakening is doing is stripping you of your ego so your true, authentic self can come out and you become the best version of yourself. It's not a bad thing to have an ego. When I talk about ego, it may sound like I'm always bashing it. I am kind of in this sense for a spiritual awakening. But sometimes it's good to have an ego in certain situations. You just got to know when to allow it to come forth, but also being your true authentic self. And you're like, well, ego is false self, and how you going to be your true authentic self in the same? Trust me, in this spiritual awakening, you'll understand how to use it. What I've noticed with me is I'm just myself 100%. Of course, because I work in corporate America, I put a filter on it, but it's still the true, authentic Michelle. But building these sandcastles, you take your time and you build it, and it looks like the finished products look so nice. Well, here come these waves, these towers. Here come these waves, and they wash it away. It wasn't built on anything. It wasn't built on a firm foundation. You understand what I'm saying? And in life, anything that you're building, it has to be on a firm foundation, or they're just going to end up as sandcastles. Simple as that. So this spiritual awakening, to become the best version of yourself, because that's what it is, a spiritual awakening. I've never touched on that, but I'm starting to touch on it now, because I've been having spiritual awakenings, and I'm understanding what it is. And so when it happens, I just allow the universe to do its thing, and I just go with the flow. And some people may look at it as me shutting down, but I don't shut down. What I'm doing is recharging. Okay, I'm recharging. I'm doing the necessary steps to continue to be the best version of me, which means, I just got to shut off from a lot of things that's going on and listen to my inner self, and listening and do those steps, or whatever my spirit team, my spirit guide is going to tell me, my higher source, whatever you call your higher source, God, the universe, you'll hear me using those terms all the time. Now I want y'all, I'm really not concerned about your opinion, and I'm not saying that to be, disrespectful or anything, but this is my journey. And if y'all like the video, hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. If you want to contact me, which I've been doing sessions lately, and it's blowing my mind because I'm seeing these people get breakthroughs too. But if you like to book a session with me, you can contact me via email at his.n.2008@gmail.com, and in the subject you can put life coaching needed, and just give me a brief description of what's going on. I'm seeing a lot of positive feedback from my clients, and they'll call and I got a breakthrough, and I'm happy for that because their eyes are being open. And it's been some hard challenges for some. It was a hard challenge for me. My hardest challenge, and this is a transparent moment, I didn't want to be vulnerable. But what I understand is I can be vulnerable. I don't have a fear of rejection. I don't have a fear of abandonment, because I look at it like this. My true tribe is going to always stick with me. My vibe is going to, attract my tribe. And I can come in contact with some people that don't have my best interests at heart, and it's okay. I give them the benefit of the doubt because they're operating out of ego, building sandcastles. That's what happens. It has happened to me, and when you allow yourself to become the best version of yourself, become, your true authentic self, it really is freedom. Okay. It's nothing like it. You don't have to perform for anybody. You're free to do what you want to do. You know your limits and boundaries, but you have to know yourself. But there is a process that you have to go through, and I'm just going to give you guys a word. You don't want to let that ego go. It's going to be a challenge. I don't want anybody to spiritually be spiritually dead. There's no freedom in that. There's no life in that. Of course, you're dead. Your spiritual self, your spiritual freedom comes out of your authentic self. You laying those egos down. You letting your pride down. Something as simple as, if you want to reach out to somebody, reach out to them. Your next second, hour, minute, day, year, week is not promised. You don't want to be in your head, well, what if? Or what if he does this, and what if she does this, and well, what if it don't happen? Let me help y'all out. Don't have no expectations. Because this spiritual awakening, this journey to becoming the best version of yourself, all it is a process of healing. Healing your inner child. It's just healing yourself. So if you allow things to happen, even being vulnerable, and I know that's a touchy subject, even being vulnerable, there's going to be a good benefit outcome out of it. I know what I'm saying. I done been there, done that. I'm not going to talk about anything that I haven't been through, because what I look like trying to sell you something, which I'm not trying to sell you anything, but hypothetically speaking, let's just say I was trying to sell you a product and I don't know nothing about it, and it ain't what you had the expectation of. That's on me. That was my ego working, because all I wanted was your cash. Michelle don't operate like that. I'm the messenger. She don't work like that. She wants true, authentic self to come out. so you can be free. Because I know what it feels like, and it feels so damn good, y'all. Yeah, I have my moments, but I know what to do. I snap out of it. I put me on some meditation music. Sometimes I don't even watch the TV. I just sit in silence. Or I'll play some music in the background. Whatever soothes me. Whatever my gut, whatever my spirit guides lead, guide, and direct me to, that's what I do. So, with these building the sandcastles, they're not going to stand. For one, it ain't on a firm foundation. And you building with sand. Really? It's only going to last for a moment. That ain't good. So, I'm glad I had this moment with y'all. I missed y'all. I'm still recharging, but I had to get this message out to you guys. So I thank y'all for being patient. Thank you for reaching out, checking to see if everything is okay. And again, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Give me some feedback. If you like to book a session, you can contact me via email, his.n.2008@gmail.com. I am also a published author. My book is called From Rejection to Adoption, and I wanted to show it to y'all. So it looks like this. I know it's kind of backwards, but you know, if you see that, and you can get it on Amazon.com. It's basically it's a truth book, but in my earlier days, in this, I think I was spiritual awakening back then, but I had one focus, and I was, you know, I was really heavy in church. But what I come to realize is being in church don't make me a you know what. And I don't even label myself as that title anymore. I am a spiritual being having a human experience. You heard me say I believe in all beliefs that promote love, joy, peace, and happiness. So that's part of, that's, you know, from rejection to adoption. And I realized in my rejection days, I had so much mess inside of me and didn't realize it. Well, when I started awakening and started accepting myself for who I am, I allowed the universe, my higher source, God, to adopt me and started seeing myself as the Spirit sees me. Then I started walking in that. And I've gotten better now. That book goes back some years. Not even up until this point. And I'm actually working on my second book. You know, it may be called From Rejection to Adoption too, you know, but I just wanted to share my story with some, because I know that it's a lot of people out here, we're dealing with rejection, dealing with abandonment, don't know how to deal with it, just coping, using other things just to cope. And that's not going to get us by, because we building sandcastles. Thank you, Spirit Team. I was building sandcastles. But when I started becoming my true, authentic self, I started building things on a firm foundation, which was nothing but the truth. So I appreciate y'all. I also have a wish list. You know, if y'all want to go on my Amazon wish list, all that will be in the description. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I thank you for the continued support. I thank my clients. I thank my new potential, you know, subscribers. I just thank y'all so much, you know, because this is my passion. This is what I want to do. I know how it feels to be in a dark place, and my purpose, which I know, is to shed light on darkness. And I realize there are going to be some things that, as much as I give out, I'm not going to get back. But it's okay, because the universe got me. Because I no longer build sandcastles. Y'all take care. I love y'all. Peace.